John Cooper will start the gourd line with Holmberg and Zemgus Girgensons. Jonathan Taves will take the opening face-off for the Winnipeg Jets, and we are underway here in Winnipeg. Off the ice comes Mark Scheifele, who scored an overtime winner for Winnipeg on Tuesday night as they beat Chicago. Quick shot there by Connor is handled by Vasilevsky, and that gets a whistle. Hedman across, Declan Carlisle near side for Hagel, back up top. Carlisle to the net, knocked down in front, battling for it, and great glove save there. Broken up and skated up the ice by Hagel. He's got Gensel with him. Hagel in across the Gensel, and Hellebuck comes across with a right pad. He's made two great saves already tonight. Up ahead to Gus Nyquist. He's stripped of the puck there by Yanni Gourde quickly. Gourde, a sharp backhander off of Hellebuck and right out to the middle. Nyquist does not have a goal yet this season.
Yeah, that was good play by Carlisle to block that. The Lightning were in a bit of jeopardy there, too, after their initial rush.
Another quick shot, and flipped up into the middle of the ice, and now inside the line. Here comes Girgensons, takes a heavy hit, following up his Gourde to the net, and Hellebuck stands his ground. Another drive, Hellebuck covers up the loose puck. You know, you see defensemen get moved up to forward. You know, it's not that uncommon, but rare do you see them play both positions in the same game.
True.
Last year, Defenseman of the Year in the Swedish League, which is an excellent pro league. Here is Heinola. Heinola's shot gets through. Rebound, batting at it from his knees there was Mark Scheifele. Scheifele, a very consistent point producer over the years. Their all-time leading point man here for the Jets. Out in front, and another chance there for Scheifele, and that is knocked down.
The play is behind the net. That's tough enough for a goaltender. Radish is playing and trying to play in a seam. But when the pass gets by Radish, look at Scheifele. Scheifele's all alone, so you just got to get back in that rhythm again.
And he will. This one's cut off by Sandberg. Sandberg quickly down to Perfetti. And he's still getting patched up. Here's Sandberg at the near point. Slides this one across. Jets on the attack. Thrown in front. Loose puck. Save Vasilevsky. Connor Geekie used that big frame of his to bounce off the defenseman. Feeds it backwards to Bjorkstrand. Now back into the corner for Sabourin. Quickly to the net. Sharp angled shot, and Hellebuck was ready for that.
And John Cooper's certainly not panicking, but he's starting to go, hey, let's get this thing back going again to where we were. Vasily makes that easy glove save.
Nice return if they're able to move him before the deadline.
He might be packing a suitcase there at home instead of playing this game tonight. Big guy, been around the block, and defenseman, everybody's looked for it to get their rhythm back. I
would agree with that assessment. 150%. Long shot, kicked out, rebound, and Vasilevsky had to get it back into position for that second save as well.
When he got punched, he's already starting to get one black eye, and he got punched. That visor probably caved in and cut him on the nose, and Moser back in the lineup.
So Moser's back out there ready to go. Look at Sandberg steers that puck along the end boards just to try to work the clock a bit, and they do. Comes out in front for Connor, and there's Gensel who jumped on that loose puck.
Over the net. Let's go back to Jake Gensel again, coming out of the corner. See again, just opportunistic again. It's one of those nights for him. It's just a matter of time. Puck gets in the today's NHL. Doesn't matter what team you're playing. You get behind on the scoreboard, especially by a couple of goals. Good luck trying to come back regularly from that.
Here's Dewar. Dewar takes that puck away in front. Big stop by Vasilevsky.
Vasilevsky's been great. Hedman gets surprised by Walker Dewar, who is down on the ice but uses his stick well. Gets up and makes the pass in front of the net to Cole Koepke. There's the turnover. Henny's in bad shape, but watch Carlisle. See how Carlisle came across?
Back around the outside. Geekie's over there. Here's Gensel with some time. Try to center it. Good stick by DeMello. Broke that up.
Lightning needs to spend some more. Whoa.
Look out. Dewar shoots. Save by Vasilevsky as Walker Dewar forced a turnover. And Heinola has been around the organization, but this is just his 56th NHL game. Out in front, big save by Vasilevsky, point blank on Winnipeg with 4 shots on that power play. And they come up empty. Here's Point now. In the middle for Hagel. Hagel's in, stopped by Hellebuck. As both of these netminders are making some key saves.
And being able to say, I want to stay here. I want to be a Jet. He said he's been through so much, and it's great to see him being able to play hockey at this level again.
Yeah, that's true. Taves got just a great hockey player.
Koepke with the shot, rebound, buried by Morgan Barron, and the Jets strike first, 1-0.
The Jets attack with numbers. Radish does what he can, but when he turns to the inside, the puck comes to his outside, and the rebound goes in to Barron. Lightning have too many guys caught. Koepke doesn't make the pass, he takes the shot. Bouncy makes the save, but unfortunately the save.
To the line, knocked down, but now skated away by Connor, reaching for it. Kyle Connor still with it, finds the lead man. Scheifele dishes up, scores on the one-timer far side from Mark Scheifele, and it's 2-0. A real killer of a goal with 18 seconds remaining in the second period.
He's had some brilliant chances, robbed twice by Vasilevsky. This time he's nowhere near the front of the net. Look how far and wide he is. Really nice play of the late play by Scheifele coming late on the play. Lightning get numbers back, but it's the third guy coming in the zone for Winnipeg that the Lightning don't have picked up. Man, shouldn't have given it up, and that is a killer, Dave, but still, 2 goals for them, not insurmountable.
Third period face-off sponsored by Rooms to Go, and the third period is underway here. Game 2 of 8. So the Lightning have had a strong start to this third period. Now they've got an early power play to try to get on the board. They start with a face-off win. That shot out in front, Point scores! Braden Point with a power play goal. Just 7 seconds in to the man advantage, and Tampa Bay is on the board. 2-1.
The puck will come back off the end wall, and the goaltender Hellebuck can't clear it. He's worried about Gensel, and Gensel, the fact that he made a little contact with Hellebuck, I think this helped. He should get an assist just for that. He probably won't, but it comes right back to Braden Point. Everybody's looking one way. Braden's patient, and he hammers it in the far side. Now,
urgency level way up for Tampa Bay now.
Yeah, that's why I always use that line. Don't think, just play. Sometimes the tactics, you talk so much about them, you forget.
Look out, Nyquist scores, and the Jets answer right back and restore the 2-goal lead.
And of all people, Nyquist, who did not have a goal yet this year. That's his first goal of the year. Unusual for him. And the quick strike play. And it's Jonathan Taves who gets it to Nyquist. He has just enough room, bobbles it for a second, then shoots back against the grain. One quick play, and that's all it took. 3-1 now. The Lightning have accomplished a lot in this third period. They've gotten back to their game just by sheer effort.
Dumps it back in. There's Phillips over there. Bouncing puck. And now a chance for Gord. He's in, stopped by Hellebuck. Cirelli try to flip it to Hedman, and it's another 2-on-1 for Winnipeg. It's Connor and Scheifele. Connor in, shoots, scores. And the Jets score back-to-back goals.
It's Kyle Connor, and Scheifele's the other guy. Dastu taking away the middle of the ice, and there's no chance for the cross-ice pass, but Kyle Connor's got some great mitts. Watch him shoot this one. Lightning on the turnover just inside the blue line. Connor will take a look, and that just jumps. So it's a challenge for offside. Lightning are challenging here. Was a little bit of a, let's watch the top of the screen there. Yeah, that's offside. That is offside to me. Scheifele just a hair too quick. Looked like his both skates had cleared. Here we go. Here's the decision.
After video review, it is determined that the play was offside. Therefore, there is no goal.
And that is
please restock for 11:20.
Absolutely huge. Great challenge.
The guy's away from the puck, and that was a good example there. Cooch went back to the point trying to get it to Radish, and Radish was already covered.
Radish giving it up to Scheifele here. Back to Scheifele, and that is going to do it. Scheifele to Connor. Empty net goal. 4-1 Winnipeg.
A blind pass there by Radish, and it went right to the Jets. You got an empty net, everybody scrambling to get back, and Scheifele is just too good to stop. And that's a 2-on-1.
He now the return home he was looking for. With friends and family in the stands from Strathclyde, Manitoba, and that's it. We'll hit the horn here, and the Lightning lose again on the road.